Yo, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me on stream. I'm not 100% sure. This is my first time doing it, so hopefully it's all going to work. But what's up? Thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. We're going to do some fun stuff tonight. And, yeah. So, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe and throw some comments in the chat. Give the video a like. Yeah. So, the channel. So, I've been kind of dormant, if you will, with everything for a while, and just with it being summer, I've got some summer plans, but I kind of wanted to start this back up because there'll be some more content here in the coming months coming up on the channel, so I wanted to kind of start freshening things up a little bit. So I thought a live stream, maybe weekly live streams would be a fun way to do that. I apologize for the camera quality as well for my camera. I'm using the FaceTime HD little thingy, so it's not great. But I'm trying to set up my camera. I got a new camera, actually, right here. And I was working on setting it up today, but it didn't really want to work perfectly, so that is okay. But, oh, let's check this, make sure everything's working okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, yeah, so we're just going to have some fun on stream today, review some stuff, maybe do some shopping for things that I don't need, answer some questions. If you guys have any questions, throw them in chat. I've got chat open over here so I can kind of see. And yeah, so let's test everything real quick. So I've got my guitar plugged in, so hopefully you can hear that too. Actually, just got a brand new one. It's a JP157 Blood Orange model. It's amazing. So let's tell me in chat if you can hear this. Hopefully you can. So, yeah. All right. So, let's go and let me switch over to a different screen over here. All right. So, I'm kind of proud of this. I set all this up earlier today. Spent way too much time on it, but hopefully it is working. So, yeah. All right. Well, I thought it'd be kind of fun to check out, start by checking out some old stuff, do a little deep dive on the AF and my old channel as well. So I want to pull up, actually, if I can get over to it. Should be down here. There we go. We're going to go to YouTube, and we're going to check out some of this stuff. Do a little bit of a deep dive on the channel, if you will. So some of these videos, actually most of these are unlisted, so you can't actually view these. They've been taken down. So we're going to pull some of these up and check them out, have a good laugh and a good cringe as well. So let me find some of these here. See if this is gonna load for me. It will. All right. So find all these videos. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's definitely some videos in here. Okay. I found one I think would be interesting. So pull that up on stream. Well, give me just a second. Theater mode. There we go. Okay. So you guys should be able to hear this on stream, but here is what we're going to be taking a look at. Yeah. So we'll full screen this here, so you guys can see this. All right. So this video is a video from way back 2016. It looks like when Zach and I started. We started at a place called Raymond Music, for those that don't know, and they had like these annual recital things. And so this is from the recital. Not many people have seen this. This is kind of a there's a reason for that. It's kind of cringy, and we're also really little. But yeah, we'll play some of this, and you can kind of hear it. Most of this is just guitar, so I'm gonna skip about halfway through so you can actually see like both. Love the red flannel. Still wear a red flannel to this day, so I guess I never grew out of it. All right, we're going to pause that real quick. It looks like got some stuff going on with the stream. Okay. Hopefully there's not too much buffering. I'm trying to figure that out right now. Let's see. Okay. Audio bit rate. So that's hopefully if that worked, you guys could see that. That's from way back when, playing Stairway to Heaven, which is the quintessential Guitar Center song. So pretty great. Let me try to figure this out real quick, and then we will keep going. So I'll actually continue to play this while working again. So let me know if it's buffering really bad or if it's good. It's my first time, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, that's enough of that. So, yeah, that was Stairway to Heaven. That's what a lot of people haven't really seen, and it's fun. I wonder if I can still play. I don't know if I can still play that or not. I'd have to look it up, but. Yeah, so there's our deep dive into the old little video there. Let's look at some guitar stuff. So there's some new albums that have came out. I don't know if you guys have checked all those out yet. It's pretty cool albums. Let me open my Spotify. Check it out. Maybe learn some songs. All right. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So the new Motionless in White. Wait, can you see that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. The new Motionless in White record. I got to see Motionless in White a little while ago. One of my favorite bands. They're awesome, and I've been so looking forward to this new record, and it's finally out, and it's awesome, in my opinion. Anyways, I know not everybody likes them, but I really like them. I try to think of a favorite track. Maybe we'll go and take a look at here. Let's see. Probably Werewolf. That one's pretty cool. We'll play that one. See if I can figure it out on guitar. Pretty cool song. I've really been liking their stuff and the new stuff lately. So, yeah, cool. Like I said, if you guys have questions, throw them in the chat, and I'll try to answer them. Otherwise, let's go and do some shopping for things that I cannot afford. Let me find our page here. I got 3 screens I'm trying to navigate right now, so it's... There we go. Okay. So let's go over and hit up Sweetwater. There we go. All right. So let's see here. We're gonna go back to the main, and here we go. All right. So I really shouldn't be buying things right now, but we're gonna take a look at some of this stuff anyways because it's always fun to shop. Let's see, what should we look for? Just got a new guitar, so probably don't want to get a new guitar. Let's look at why not? Let's look at some guitars. All right. All right. So, what do I want? Probably, we'll do a normal guitar. I kind of want to look for like an 8-string. I feel like that would be kind of fun. Maybe I'll buy one, maybe I won't. We shall see whether or not I get sucked into doing that. The new music commands are really, really cool. Let's look at 8 strings. Just get something ridiculous. All right. If you guys could give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me, that would be awesome. I just want to make sure all the sound's coming through. Okay. So, ridiculous. I do not need that expensive of one. I will say the Strandbergs are kind of cool, though. Ooh. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Do they have any music commands? They've got to have some music commands. All right, let's check this out. See what we got. If it loads here in a second. There we go. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. So, maybe we'll find the one that I got recently that's on here. But I'm kind of thinking, let's look. Oh, these are all really dope. The new Sabers. We'll say these are really cool, and I've kind of wanted one of these for a while. Hopefully the stream's still working. Yeah. Okay. Oh, more on order. That's lovely. Let's look through the colors here, see what they got. The Cobra Burst is probably what I would want. I really enjoy that kind of brownish kind of tone. It's kind of cool too. Nice. Okay. That is pretty cool. Nice. All right. Well, I don't know that I'm going to buy any gear today, which is probably for the best. But maybe we'll go play through like an AF song. I feel like that'd be kind of interesting. See if my chops are still up to par with where they should be. So let's find my playlists. I know I've got songs in here. Plug the songs that inspired us plus. So this playlist we put out a little while ago. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's Awakening Force songs that inspired us. So you can check out like the songs that have inspired us over the years. Everything from 10 Years to Falling in Reverse to Chevelle, Motionless in White, Metallica, Parkway Drive, Ice Nine Kills, Of Mice and Men, Rammstein, Bring the Horizon. There's so many bands on here. Architects, 3 Days Grace. So pretty cool. Cool playlist, I feel like. So if you guys haven't checked it out, if you're looking for some new stuff, go check it out. Well, let's play to some stuff. Like I said, so you got a playlist on here for AF stuff. So we can kind of check some of that out. And then while we're at it, let's split screen it so you can see me a little bit better. And let's. What song should we do? I've got to switch over actually to the Axe FX rig, so let me jump into that real quick and we'll check it out. Axe edit, there we go. So I'm currently, while this is loading up, also working on getting a better webcam and a streaming setup for like a computer for gaming. That way we can game on stream. So look forward to that. I'm excited about that. So hopefully in the next coming streams we'll be able to do a little bit of that. But for now it is just my ugly face, my guitar, and the internet. So. All right, we're not going to update. This is the Gojira rig that I was running through. It sounds really cool, actually. Oh, looks like it's reading some stuff, so we'll have to wait just a second for that. But let's pick a song here. I think Out of Touch might be cool. And then we'll switch over to that rig. I actually got the tone from the album, but we'll use the live rig. So this is my studio rig. All right. There's a little bit of a buzz. Hopefully it's not too annoying. We'll kill it for right now. Let's go over and do Out of Touch. That one might be kind of fun. All right. Cool. All right. I'm going to pause this before it goes into another song. So there's a little playthrough Out of Touch for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, for gear stuff, we'll kind of run through that real quick. I'm going to do a dedicated stream where I show off like my whole rig and all that, go behind the scenes of all the Reaper stuff for the live stuff so you guys can see all that. Maybe even do a stream of me programming lights. But for now, I'm just using my Music Band. And normally live, what I use is, I'll actually grab the one I use live. This is one of them. It's my 7-string. It's actually currently broke, so I've got to fix it. But this is the one I normally use live. It's my splatter painted one. This is probably by far one of my favorite ones. I did the paint job myself, and it was pretty fun. It's not perfect. You can see on the back it's all scratched. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's all scratched up. There is a chunk on the side where it accidentally got dripped in paint. It kind of smudged it, and it got a little roughed up. So that was not too fun, but it's a great guitar. I love it. It's actually this one was the JP 70, I believe. It was actually in like the purple color. For those of you, actually hold up. I probably have some pictures somewhere. Maybe there's some pictures on my Instagram or Facebook. I know there's a picture of me with it, and it was just the normal one. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. Well, we are looking. Got some other guitars too. I actually picked up this one a little while ago, and I mean there'll be a full rig tour, but for now I'm having fun just showing off some of these. So this one is really cool. It's got a roasted maple neck like my other new one does, but it's like a Strat configuration. It's in this nice baby blue. It is super nice. Great guitar. It's a Cutlass, one of the models. I don't know what it is. I just picked it up at Guitar Center once. Right at home. Had to hide it in the car from my parents. But now I have it, so it's all good. Like I said, let me see if I can find that stuff. Some of those pictures, you can kind of see what it looked like before. That's not what I wanted. All right. Music videos. There's a lot of interesting stuff that I've got in here. Let's grab the Pro Shot stuff. We'll look in this folder real quick and see if I can find some interesting stuff. What is all this? Let's see. There's some behind the scenes stuff. Okay, well, I cannot find it, so that's okay. I'm sure there's stuff floating out somewhere, but yeah. Let's go check out, just for fun. Let's check out the rig. Actually, we'll kind of learn about the live rig that I'm using. So I'll go more in depth on this a little later, but for right now, just so you guys can kind of see what's going on. Yeah. So I'm using the Axe Fixer. You can't see it right now, but it's over to my right or left. It's all to my right, but on the stream, who knows what side it's on. So I'm using. It's a very complicated chain, and it's interesting. We're running bass and guitar through the same chain in the Axe Effects. So I've got my Axe Effects is running my guitar in the input 2 section, and then the bass in the input 1 section. So the bass rig we'll go over at a later point, but my guitar rig is kind of cool. This is actually the scene that I used, or the preset, or the rig that I used for the last show. My guitar, this one, has been broken, and it actually broke a few days before the last show. And normally, for those of you guys that have seen us before, I use a 7 and a 6 string live, and both of, or just my 7 string was broken. And so I got this guitar 2 days before, I set it up, and I was like, I'm just going to use this. So I created a whole new patch and reprogrammed everything in Reaper. But this one, I've got a few. If I click on presets, you kind of see. Over to the right over here, I've got a live rig for my C guitar, my A guitar. These are all doctored to the specific pickups. So, and then we have one that I'm on right now, which is the guitar backup. And this is for if I only have one guitar and I really need to switch because switch the presets and the tunings. So the biggest difference, everything is the same throughout all the rigs. I've got a noise gate. I've got my drive, which is just a T808 model, tube screamer for those of you guys that don't know. I've got the amp. I've got a Thorndal Modern, so it's based off the Meshuggah. What do they use? The Meshuggah modded Marshall, I think, maybe. I don't really remember. But all I know is it sounds really good, and so I have it in here. And I've demonstrated that on the last playthrough, which with Out of Touch, but it looks like we've got some new viewers. So this is what the rig sounds like. My sloppy playing. And then, oh, snap. We accidentally went to the wrong preset. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back up. So we've got the amp, which is a Thorndal Modern. This is for my rhythm patch. And then cabs are kind of fun. I'm running the Ola England Custom Jesus 2x12, and then just a 4x12, what was it, Zilla cabs with a 57 in front of it. And I've got all these other things for all the other tones, but let's kind of cycle through some of these and see how some of these sound. Here's my lead and solo patch. Solo patch 2. This one is specifically designed for the stuff where I have to do the trills. So in a lot of our songs, there's an underlying this kind of sound. And so I really enjoyed the preset that I got in here. It's actually a preset from Northlane's pack for the Axe effects, and I just kind of tweaked it a little bit, but it kind of sounds like that. So pretty cool sound. The next one is the lo-fi rhythm. This one I use for songs like Hold On. And actually, let me tune down here. But it sounds like this. Never mind. We're not going to tune down. It just sounds like that, tuned down to the actual tuning. Sounds like that. Our clean, this is our clean. This is for songs like Falling Away. Missing some notes tonight. That's all right. I clean with a flanger. This just extra sound. And then we have an acoustic signal, which is a lot louder. I'm not going to play too much on that. And then just a random signal. But that's my studio live rig because it's got all the live sounds, but just in a studio kind of format. But the actual live rig, if you look all the way down at the bottom here, or actually I guess on the top, I was looking at my Axe effects, we have a silencer channel, and this just basically takes the outs of out 2 and it just cuts them so you can't see anything or hear anything, I meant to say. And so it cuts it. So at the end of songs where we want a hard cut, we'll do the hard cut, and then a second later this will come in and just cut the signal. That way there's no way any signal can bleed, or a lot of the times what has happened in the past is the signal, like a wireless pack, will like go crazy or do something weird. It's happened at shows before. Different venues act differently, and you get like interference through the guitar or something. And when you're playing, you might not notice it, but when you have those breaks where there's nothing happening, you really notice it. Or when you're running high gain, like we usually do, like a setting sort of like this. You might not notice a buzz during the playing, but you do notice it when there's no playing. So that's kind of something that we tried to combat there, and so that's what that is for. So that's kind of just a little brief overview of my rig and kind of what I'm using. Let's go in and let's check out another song. Let's do Crystal Lake. This one should just be all like a rhythm sound. I don't have my floorboard with me right now, so we'll have to kind of do with this. But let's play through Crystal Lake. This one's a good one. All right, here we go. All right, that one was sloppy. That one was sloppy. So I kind of forgot once I started playing the song. Normally that one's on a 7-string, and I'm on a 6-string right now. And so it's a 7-string tune to standard with the low string as an A. So it's like drop A, 7. So drop 7-string. This is in drop C, and I currently have a whammy DT next to me. And so I was trying to frantically click it when I got to the certain parts that needed switched. But in the Reaper session with this, it all switches for me. So I just couldn't switch it right here because I don't have that set up. But yeah. Let's I'm trying to think if I know any other songs that I can play through, or any other fun stuff. Let's just kind of check out some different presets in here. I think by far my favorite has got to be the Tool one is really cool. Sounds like Tool. Yeah, let's pull it down. Kind of cool. Let's see what other presets I've got in here, because some of these are kind of cool. Ooh, it'd be kind of a cool time to plug this. So no, I'm gonna drop it all the way in here. So we gotta drop it 4. Probably hear that. Okay, so this rig, the boys in Saw, Zach actually released a Headrush pack for Headrush. They're endorsed by Headrush. And it had some cabin pulses. And while I'm an Axe Effects guy, I like my Axe Effects, I stole the, I didn't steal them, I downloaded them, his packs. And I threw them in here. And it sounds really, really good. And so, I'll play some riffs from the new Saw rig. Yeah, that's that patch. It sounds really good. Awesome. Let's see what else is in here. The Gojira one has got to be my favorite. Just the squeals. Man, this pick scrapes sound great on here. Well, let's move on from the Axe Effect, shall we? Go take a look at something else. Let's see. So a while ago, I did an Instagram live stream, and we had a unreleased demos section. So we're gonna kind of look maybe at some of that stuff. I feel like that might kind of be fun. So let me see where the unreleased demos are. They're in here somewhere. Tabs. We have tabs. Unreleased demos right here. All right. So this is an interesting section. When we first did our first EP, we did it at a place called Sonic Factory, and we actually recorded a few more songs than we originally intended on putting out. I mean, we intended, I think, on putting out 4, and then only dubbed it down to 3, just because, you know, there were some we just didn't like and thought weren't great for the record. So these are all the unreleased demos, and there's also like different versions. So we have some from the new record, The Darkness, and the old record or EP, self-titled. So let's go listen to the dark. Okay, so this one's interesting, and we're gonna listen to the whole thing on stream here tonight. I didn't do the whole thing last time, so this is gonna be kind of interesting. So when we did The Darkness, and recorded this song, it was like, I believe we ended up on like version 30 something for the final version. And so there's a lot of different versions of the song. There's some that are so wild. Like there's a version that sounds like a poppy sort of acoustic-fied type thing. And then there's a version that sounds like what you hear on the actual record. This is kind of in between. The choruses, though, I really enjoy on this version. So we're gonna listen to it. Hopefully it's not too loud. We'll have to kind of check the volume here when it loads up. But Oh, there we go. Okay. So, all right, here it goes. You guys should be able to hear that, hopefully. We'll, also, it's in a different key. So you might notice when we play it now, what made the record is actually 2 steps, half steps, or a whole step below what this is. So we'll listen to the whole thing. You guys can check it out. Let me know what you guys think of this version in the chat. Play along with it. It's in a different key. How to transpose it. At least attempt to. So yeah, so very different, as you guys can hear. Not what made the record. So, but I kind of like it. It's got some different kind of styles. So. I haven't listened to this in forever, too. So. Got that double bass. All right. So that is the Darkness version 6. So very early version, early board mix, basically, of the song. Pretty interesting. Definitely not what made the record, but it's cool in its own right. It's got some cool little elements that, if we were to redo it, I'd probably bring into the new one. But yeah, let's take a look at some other stuff. So there's some other unreleased demos and different things that you may not have heard before. Oh, okay. So for those of you that enjoy the covers we've done over the years, this one, I'm not 100% sure what all is in this one. If there's vocals, if there's just drums, who knows? Oh, I kind of spoiled it already. If we have Rush fans out there, which I know a lot of the guys and gals who listen to AF, we've got some good feedback on this one. We don't play it anymore, but it used to be a staple in the live shows. Tom Sawyer. We actually recorded this one, and we're going to put it out at some point, but we ended up not. But it's still here on my computer. So for those of you guys who would like to listen to it, I'm not sure if there's vocals. Hopefully there is. But this should be a pretty relatively mixed session of Tom Sawyer. So you guys can come back to the stream and relive that. Or you can go check out on AF's channel live from Sutherland, and it's on there too. So let's listen to it. That never saw the light of day. There's also one of Sweet Dreams somewhere. We used to do that one a lot, and it is somewhere. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Because I remember really enjoying that one. Let me see if I can find it. Because I don't think it's in here. No. Here, let me pull this over here. Let's see if I can find it. So, hopefully you guys are all doing good out there. For those of you that have just joined on, we're looking at old AF demos right now. Just having some fun, checking out some of the old stuff. See if we can find it. Well, it might be in the hard drive. See if I can find it in here. It's got to be in here somewhere. Really isn't. Huh. Oh. We may have found it. I think so. I think. We shall see. We're both hearing this for the first time, so. this was the Sweet Dreams cover we also did but never put out, so you guys can listen to that. The artwork is similar too, because we're not going to put this out, so might as well show you guys. Already in an hour so far. We'll probably cap the stream at about an hour, so we'll listen to this and then we'll wrap things up. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. Skip to the solo, because the solo is pretty cool. So the solo is my favorite part, and I'm kind of sad we never released this, but here you go. In a second. All right, so that is the Sweet Dreams cover. That one I really enjoyed, and it's sad. It's a shame we didn't put it out, but there's always new stuff. So we got some new stuff actually we've been working on lately, and I can't show you any of that obviously, but when it comes out, it'll be pretty cool, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I've been really enjoying it. I've been listening to it like on repeat. So, but yeah, well, we've about hit the hour mark, so. I think this is where we're going to about cap off the stream. But next week, I'm not exactly sure what time we'll be streaming, but you can go click the link down below. Go follow me on Instagram, Facebook, to stay up to date with the streaming schedule. It's going to be kind of wonky right now until I get everything figured out because I got a lot kind of going on in the coming weeks. But with that being said, go follow me there so you guys can see when I'm going to jump back on stream. Give me suggestions. Tweet me on Twitter, throw a DM my way on Instagram, send some content ideas, what you guys want to see. I think next week we might do a deep dive into the live rig, and or we'll just look at some funny stuff again and just chill. So I appreciate you guys jumping on today. Thank you so much. This has been really fun. I really enjoyed this. And hopefully next stream I'll have a better camera and not this grainy potato of a MacBook. So like I said, I really appreciate you guys hopping on today, and with that, we'll just play chonkin' guitar riff to bleed out the stream. So. You know what? We're going to go all the way down. All right. With that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, like, leave some comments. Go follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff below in the links in the description. And I will see you guys next time. I really appreciate you guys jumping on. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. All right. See ya.